Hey, what's going on everybody? My name is Cruz and welcome back to another video. In this one we're going to discuss the very good amp company FUZZ. Let's get it. This video is sponsored by Very Good Amp Company. They sent over their fuzz for me to check out, and I gotta say, I'm pretty blown away by it. Now, as some of you may know, if you watch my channel frequently, I don't use fuzz very often. So being that I've worked with this company before, I felt confident enough to accept a fuzz pedal from them to try out, and I'm really excited about it. If you've never heard of this company, I highly recommend that you check them out. Everything from all of the relief funds that they set up so that basically every pedal you are buying from them is donating to something, to some worthy cause, all the way through to the care that they take in every single product that they put out. The packaging, the way that they created the pedal, the thought process behind it, it's just amazing and immaculate, and you definitely will get the bang for your buck on these products. This pedal comes equipped with a volume knob, a gain knob, a tone knob, and a width knob, a response toggle switch, and even internal dip switches that are located within the pedal. They allow you to change the functionality of the up and down response toggle switch. For today's purposes, we're not going to dip into the internal switches. I don't think that they'll necessarily alter the way the pedal sounds, more so how it functions. Today I'm going to be using my Fano SP6 with Mr. Fabulous mini humbuckers in them. Without further ado, let's check out this pedal. Before we turn the pedal on, let's hear my clean sound. Because it's a fuzz, I'm going to stay in the bridge position the entire time. I'll let you know if I do switch, but I think that's the right place to be for this particular pedal. We're going to leave everything at 12 o'clock here on the fuzz pedal, and let's see what that sounds like. By the way, I do have that toggle switch on the up position. I think it sounds fantastic. Let's add a little less gain. We're going to take it down to about 9 o'clock to see what that sounds like. I like that there is a fuzz style component to it still. However, there is a familiar overdriven style tone there that almost sounds like it could be like an usable pushed always on type of tone. Let's bring the drive up now. We're going to bring it to about 3 o'clock, so almost all the way up. Perfect. Wow, what a great fuzz. I like it. I like it a lot, obviously, right? I like it a lot. Let's bring the drive all the way up just to see what it sounds like. Cool. Okay, for the sake of wanting to get to know the pedal a little bit, we're going to bring the drive or the gain back down to about 12 o'clock. And let's get to know the tone a little bit. So I'm going to bring the tone all the way down and see what that sounds like. Back up to 12 o'clock. All the way up. Let's bring it down to 9 o'clock just to see if that sweep is as dramatic as it sounds. It could just be that I pushed it a little too much too quick. So not 9 o'clock, excuse me, 3 o'clock. back down to 12. Like that. I think that's a sweet spot for me personally. Let's mess with the width now. The width has been at 12 o'clock this entire time. I'm going to bring it all the way down. Let's bring it to 3 o'clock. All the way. Back down to 12. So it's very interesting. That width literally is widening the sound. Like it actually is doing what it says it's supposed to do. So very cool. I don't know if I've ever played a pedal that has that feature on it. And it's actually doing what it says it is. So very cool. I think you need to hear it in the right way in order to really hear what it's doing. But because I'm hearing it here in the studio, nice widespread speakers, I think it's definitely shining here in front of me. So now let's check out the toggle switch. Here's what it sounds like again with the toggle switched up. We're going to switch that toggle down now. For the sake of hearing it, let's bring that gain up to about 9 o'clock again. And let's bring the toggle back up again just for quick comparison. Why is louder always better? All right, so the main thing that you're hearing is a volume drop, but what's actually happening, to my ears at least, is there's a compression that's being added when you switch the toggle down. When you do that, inevitably squashing is going to happen. You're going to hear something, but you're also going to feel something. You want that in certain applications, which is really, really great. And when you do add compression, inevitably there will be a volume drop, but in this particular case, I think it sounds really usable, really good. So we're going to keep that toggle switch lifted up. I think it sounds best that way and definitely suits the pedal. I'm interested now in adding some delays and reverb just to kind of see what it would sound like. I'm going to bring the gain back down to 12 o'clock. So everything is at 12 o'clock. That toggle switch is up again. All right, now it's time for my personal thoughts on this pedal, the pros and cons, if you will. You get such a massive pedal for its size, especially. Like, you don't expect oftentimes that manufacturers can squeeze so much functionality out of such a little product. And this thing is about the size of your average mini pedal, and I dare to say is probably just as versatile as pedals triple its size. But are there any cons? I have to be perfectly honest with you, and before I make this statement, I want to make something very, very clear. What YouTube constitutes as a promotional video or a paid promotion video or sponsored video, for example, is not necessarily what a lot of you think it is. When you think of sponsored video, you automatically assume that the person making the video got paid for their reaction or paid to actually make the video. And that's not necessarily the case. All that means is that a company provided the product to be reviewed. Though they are allowing me to keep this pedal, I'm not getting paid for my opinions here. So this is 1000% honest time. I don't have any cons for this pedal. I think it's very, very easy to find the sweet spot. I think that some of the tones I heard personally, especially when I started adding some like delays and reverbs, I heard always on style tones from this thing. And that's not what I would expect from a fuzz. So that is 1000% a very good thing, by the way. It was so usable, so versatile, gave me everything I could ever want out of a fuzz pedal, or even, I dare to even kind of openly categorize it as just an overall drive pedal, because though it is, you know, obviously a fuzz, it feels like it gives you a little bit of everything. I want to once again thank the folks at Very Good Amp Company for sponsoring this video. They've done it before, and I'm blown away by their generosity and the fact that they've supported this channel on multiple occasions now. Thank you so much from the very bottom of my heart. Not to mention, they make amazing products and offer really good services every time you buy those products. Let me know in the comment section what you thought of this pedal, what you think of its versatility, of its tones, and of the company in general. I'm sure that they would love to hear your opinions down there, and certainly I love to interact with you guys. While you're down there, please do all of the things that help this channel grow, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon. Don't forget to check out some of the affiliate links in the description box below as well. And if you want to, check out the thanks button that YouTube has recently added, where you can donate to this channel and just buy me a cup of coffee or just give me a little tip and say thanks for being as cool as you are. Thanks again for watching, and until next week.